He is the heir to the throne, the man molded from birth to one day be king. Prince William has always presented a facade of stoic stability, the calm future at the heart of the monarchy's storm. But what if that very institution, the one he has sacrificed his entire life to serve, has just delivered a secret, stinging rebuke, not to his enemies, but to his most loyal supporters? And what if the source of this hidden message was the one man he should be able to trust above all others? The king himself. This isn't just palace gossip. This is a story of a silent fracture. Before we uncover the secret that has left William reportedly heartbroken, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Report 24/7. Hit like and share this video right now, because the war for the future of the monarchy is being fought with whispers, and the first shot may have just been fired. The scene seemed, on the surface, to be one of unity. A recent royal engagement, King Charles III and his son and heir, Prince William, carrying out their duties with seamless professionalism. The cameras captured the polite nods, the respectful distance, the official narrative, a smooth transition, a king preparing his successor. But according to well-placed royal insiders and sharp-eyed commentators, beneath that polished veneer, a tectonic plate has shifted. And the tremor was a single, deliberate choice by King Charles. A choice that bypassed his son and landed like a dagger in the heart of William's own project, his life's work. To understand the depth of this reported wound, we must first understand Prince William's great mission. For over a decade, long before he was the Prince of Wales, William has been building a legacy distinct from his father's and his grandmother's. His focus? A modern, accessible, and emotionally intelligent monarchy. His cornerstone project, Homewards, his ambitious, multi-year initiative to end homelessness in the United Kingdom. This isn't just another royal patronage. Insiders describe it as William's passion, his defining cause. It's his attempt to prove the monarchy isn't just a glittering relic, but a force for tangible, grassroots good. He's invested his political capital, his time, and his public voice in it. It is, in many ways, his kingdom already the public. It was a simple political reality. But inside the palace walls, sources are reporting this was perceived as anything but simple. This was, we are told by insiders, read as a deliberate and devastating signal. A message from the monarch that William's flagship cause, the issue he has begged the nation to care about, was not a priority for the crown and parliament. It was, in effect, a silent demotion of the future king's most important work. The heir is both the institution's greatest asset and its greatest threat. His popularity is necessary, but if it eclipses the current sovereigns, it becomes dangerous. His modernizing mission is essential for survival, but if it critiques the current reign, it becomes treasonous. Insiders suggest that from King Charles's perspective, long steeped in the traditional ways of constitutional monarchy, William's Homewards project walks a perilous line. It is activist. It is high-profile. It implicitly critiques governments of all stripes for their failures. For a king who must remain strictly neutral, whose every word is scrutinized for political bias, his son's crusade is a potential liability. By omitting it from the sovereign's speech, the ultimate symbol of the crown's official duties, Charles was, according to this interpretation, drawing a bright constitutional line. He was reasserting the ancient order. There's only one king. His agenda is the only official agenda. The reported emotional fallout for William, however, has been profound. Sources close to the Wales household describe a man not just disappointed, but heartbroken and profoundly frustrated. This is more than a policy snub. This is a rejection of his vision, his decade of careful work. One aide allegedly said, "He feels his father has just told the entire country that his life's work doesn't matter to the crown, that he doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things until it's his turn to sit on the throne." The trust between them, always more professional than warmly familial, is said to have eroded further. And this is where the story connects to a deeper, more painful history. Look back. Remember Prince Philip's reported, sometimes brutal, efforts to toughen up a young Charles. Remember the legendary tensions between Queen Elizabeth II and Charles, as he chafed for decades as the waiting prince, sending his infamous black spider memos to influence policy, only to be consistently reined in. This is not a new story. It is the brutal, recurring cycle of the House of Windsor. The father, embodying the institution, must suppress the son, who embodies change. Charles, once the frustrated heir, has now become the restraining monarch. The pupil has become the master, repeating the very patterns he once railed against. The hidden message, therefore, wasn't just in a parliamentary speech. It was in the chilling familiarity of the pattern. William, who witnessed his father's misery during those long decades of waiting, had vowed to do things differently. He built a purposeful role for himself now, not later. King Charles's action, as reported by those close to William, feels like a betrayal of that very promise. It's as if the king is saying, "I waited my turn in silence. So must you." But William is not his father. His temperament, forged in the fire of his mother's tragedy in a 21st century media landscape, is different. Insiders hint that this incident has sparked not just sadness, but a new resolve. The Cambridge fortress, that tightly knit, efficient operation built with Catherine, may now turn further inward. The strategy will no longer be to seek validation from monarch, but to build an independent power base through direct public appeal. We may see William double down on homewards, using his platform even more aggressively, creating a fait accompli of public support that the palace cannot ignore. The ultimate question now hanging over the monarchy is one of damage. Can this relationship, so essential to the stability of the crown, recover from this silent blow? King Charles, in his bid to protect the neutrality of the monarchy, may have inadvertently wounded the man who is its future. He has reminded William and the world that in this ancient system, personal passion must always bow to institutional precedent. The heir heartbreak is, tragically, just another royal tradition the coming months will be telling. Watch William's public appearances. Listen to his speeches. If he mentions homewards with renewed fervor, if he steps even further into a space of advocacy, you'll know the message was received, and the response has begun. The king may control the speech from the throne, but the Prince of Wales is building his own, that if this story of silent wars and royal heartbreak has gripped you, you understand that the real drama is never in the crowns and ceremonies. It's in the stifled words and the loaded glances. Don't miss a single chapter of this unfolding saga. Subscribe to Royal Report 24/7. Hit like if you're seeing the monarchy in a new light tonight, and share this with someone who knows that in a family business, the toughest battles are always with family. The curtain has been pulled back. The silence has never been so loud.